Hello and welcome to this live stream brought to you by Discover Risk. Now, if you're aged 16 to 18 and not sure what you want to do with your life, then do not worry because you're not alone. In fact, I was in exactly the same boat as you just a few years ago, and admittedly, it's confusing. Shall I go to uni? Shall I do an apprenticeship? Shall I get a job? So many options. But do not panic because we are here to help. So, joining me today is star teacher Matthew Burton. So you might recognise him from the hit Channel 4 show Educating Yorkshire. We also have Louise Tidball, who's a talent advisor at Markle International. So she basically finds people jobs for a living and knows exactly what companies are looking for today. And lastly, we have Lee McGonigal, a 21-year-old underwriting assistant at the Channel Managing Agency. He started his career with an apprenticeship, so he's basically the final product, the aftermath, if you get into it. So welcome, everyone. Why do you think that apprenticeships aren't as popular as going to uni?
I think there's a few things. Like, there's loads of information about UCAS and how to do that process, but there isn't that much information about how to apply for an apprenticeship or how to apply for a job. And so I think people naturally will go towards UCAS because that's where they get all the information from. You know, parents are obviously very keen traditionally, again, for their kids to go to uni. And I think also the stigma around apprenticeships and the fact that quite often they're associated with sort of more trade kind of roles, so plumbing and bricklaying and things like that. And actually information about apprenticeships in the insurance industry, for example, may not be available to students, or they may not know where to find it. So there's quite a few things, I think, but apprenticeships are great.
Yeah, I think a lot of us do feel like that though. In school, I definitely felt like you go to uni, then you get the job that you studied for, and then you get married, and then you don't know, like it was all set out and played. But now, especially in 2017, there's a million different routes, and apprenticeships clearly are an amazing one.
And the thing we need to sort of mention is the fact that this is really good for industry. Either way, whatever choice people make, whether it's a university choice or whether it's an apprenticeship choice, it's incredibly important that people make that right choice. But then, you know, the workplace and industry is filled up with excellent people, and that's what we're after, isn't it, at the end of the day? People making good choices that they're happy with, but are also contributing to the sort of economy and all that sort of stuff. And if these apprenticeship programs are in place and working, then it sort of breeds success and people find out about it naturally, I think, and that's really important. So
we have another question in. This one's for Lee. It says, what's been the most rewarding part of your apprenticeship? Aside from the suit.
Oh, thank you. I think it's because I started in a joint apprenticeship, so there was 11 of us at the same time.
Okay.
So 11 of us came from sixth form together. Not the same sixth form, but started that time.
Yeah.
And the friendships we just made are just brilliant. So now we've all finished. I have friends that do energy, friends that do cyber. We have lunch and talk about all our different clients from all over the world.
Yeah.
So I think that aspect of it is great, and I have like a strong network of people that I started with. And just have a wealth of knowledge and wealth of contacts I can use with them.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the most rewarding thing. But I do appreciate not every apprenticeship's set up in that way where you have peers. So.
Another question, Marnie Owen says, to anyone, so whoever wants to answer, does getting successful A-level results increase your chances of gaining better apprenticeship courses? I'm currently studying maths, economics and English at A-level. Question.
Yeah, I think because the most blue chip apprentices are quite competitive, so I'd say try and get the best A-levels you can to give yourself the best chance to get on a competitive apprenticeship.
Okay, and to you guys?
Yeah. Those sorts of A-levels are sort of traditional A-levels that do show a real strong set of skills, so high levels in those or any sort of achievement within those A-levels show it's not just the content, is it? It's the skills that go with those and what the transferable skills are that an employer could have or could use. So I think get the best results that you could ever get from any A-levels, but certainly those ones, I think they show a real set of hard-working skills that are absolutely important that employers are looking for.
Yeah, I mean, maths is extremely important. I had to redo it a couple of times, so make sure you get that. So we have another question. It says, what's the cost of an apprenticeship versus a degree? Anyone?
So, well, I guess with an apprenticeship, obviously, you don't have to pay for your studies. So any professional qualification, most companies will pay for the cost of that for you. Obviously, there's the cost of living and things like that. But aside from that, it's, you know, you get paid to do the job.
I remember being at school and then coming into a work job and getting your first paycheck and going, I've just earned all this money, what for? And then going out and just like having a big splurge on the weekends. And I just was like, wow, I can really get used to this.